All right, here's some worded questions. And these ones I find that I have to sort of draw things out and hopefully try and figure them out. So this girl receives a salary of $650 a month. So that's her salary. Plus she gets commission. Oh, and so she gets 5%, 5.5 on the first 3,000 and then 7% on anything over that. So then they say, what's her total pay if her sales were 12,430. So on the first 3,000 of those sales, so I have $12,430 total sales. So I have to split that up. So the first 3,000, she gets 5.5%. And then the rest of it, so 12,430 minus 3,000, that'll be 9,430. She gets 7%. That's 7%. Okay, so to figure out how much you get paid on that sales, you would do it this way. So her gross pay is going to be her salary plus the amount that she gets at 5% plus the amount that she gets at 7%. So her salary is 650 plus, so 5%, I have to write that as a decimal, 0.055 times 3,000 plus 0.07 times 9,430. So multiply both those and then add all those three numbers up, and that'll give you her total, her gross pay for that month. Another one. Triangle ABC. Oh, okay. Let me draw this triangle. A, B, C. So they say angle C is 6 times as large as angle A. So if angle A is, say, A, then C is 6 times as big as that. So it'd be 6A. And then measure angle B is 28 greater than A. So this angle is 28 degrees bigger than A. But one thing I know about all triangles is that all three angles have to add up to 180. So the A angle plus B plus C have to give you 180. A is just A. B is 28 plus A. Plus C is 6A. Okay, so there's B, there's C. So they have to add up to 180. So now I can collect like terms. So A plus A is 2A plus 6, so it would be 8A plus 28 equals 180. Subtract 28 on both sides, you get 152, I think. And then divide both sides by 8. So 8, that'll go 1, 9, I think. So they say find the measure of all the angles. So A is going to be 19. Put a 19 there, degrees. So B, I'll put it down here. B is 28 plus A, or 28 plus 19. So I think that comes out to 47 degrees. And C is 6 times A. So 6 times 19, will that be 120 minus 6, 114? I think 114 degrees. Now to see if we're correct, we just add those all up. So 114 plus 19 plus 47. See what happens. 4, 9, 13 plus 7 is 20. Carry 2, 2, 3, 4, that's 8. Yeah, 180. Yep. Okay, so your three angles, 19, 47, 114. Two more. Okay, the area of a square is 81 square centimeters. So I have a square. The area of the whole stuff inside there, area is 81. If the same amount is added to one dimension and removed from the other, the resulting rectangle has an area 9 square centimeters less than the area of the square. What? How much is added and subtracted? So they're adding a piece to this side, but then they're shrinking this piece. Okay, let me draw that. So it'll be a little less tall, but longer. Something like that. So there'll be, like the normal one is like this. So there's your square, and I've just pushed it over about x. But then they say push it down also an x. Okay. Now, if this area was 81, if this is a square, the two sides must be 9 and 9. Hopefully that makes sense. So if this distance is 9 from here to here, then the distance from here to the edge is going to be 9 plus x. Similarly, if the distance from, let me use a different color, from say here to here was originally 9, if that whole distance is 9, then the distance, if you take a bit of x off, this would be 9 minus x. Okay, so then they said the area of this new rectangle is 9 square centimeters less than this one. So 81 minus 9 would be 72. So our new rectangle is going to be 72. So this rectangle, let's do it in blue. That whole rectangle has got to be 72. Okay, so the area of any rectangle is length times width. My length is going to be 9 plus x. And my width is going to be, oh no. Well, one's going to be 9 plus x, the other one's 9 minus x. I might have mixed those two up. But I know that area is equal to 72. Okay, now let me see if I can solve this equation. And that what I'm solving for is how much things got made bigger or smaller. Okay, so to solve this, 9 times 9, 81, minus 9x plus 9x minus x squared equals 72. So 72 equals 81, these cancel out, minus x squared. There's an x squared, so let's bring everything to the left side. So it'll be x squared plus 72 minus 81 equals 0. So I just moved everything to the left. These two are like terms, so I can subtract them. That'll be negative 9 equals 0. Oh, and that's the difference of squares. X minus 3, x plus 3 equals 0. So either x is 3 or x is a negative 3. Can't be a negative 3 because we're dealing with distances of a rectangle. So x must be a positive 3. And let's just test that out. So the sides were, one was 9 minus x and one was plus x. Okay, so if one side is 9 plus x, that would be 9 plus 3, so it would be 12. And the other is 9 minus x, so it's 9 minus 3, that would be 6. 12 times 6, that does give you 72. So that would be the correct area. So there you go. How much is added or subtracted? 3 centimeters. Last question. The ladder is resting against the wall. Ladder. The top of the ladder touches the wall at a height of 9 feet. Right there. Find the length of the ladder. If the length is 3 feet more than its distance from the wall. What? Find the length of the ladder if the length is 3 feet more than the distance from the wall. So from the distance from the wall to the base of the ladder is x, then the length of the ladder has to be x plus 3. 3 feet more. There, this is, I assume it's a square angle there, and so I can use Pythagoras. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Let's call this a and this b, and that's my hypotenuse. So 9 squared plus x squared is equal to x plus 3 squared. 81 plus x squared equals, I can FOIL that out. Let me just do that in my head here. I need to write out 2 of those. So it'll be x squared plus 3x, so that's 6x plus 9. Okay, to solve, let's bring this x squared over to the other side. Oh, and they'll both cancel. Nice. So then I have 81 is equal to 6x plus 9. Let's subtract 9 on both sides. So 6x is equal to 72. Lastly, divide by 6. So x is going to be equal to 12. So, boy, that's a long distance. X being 12. Let me think about that. Let me look back and see if I did anything wrong. 9. 72 divided 6. Yeah, that's 12. So that would mean this side is 12. And that would mean this whole side is 12 plus 3, or 15. It seems 12 as being a long, long way for the ladder. The ladder would look like that. That's not safe to put a ladder like that. Let me just check to see if it's correct, though. So a squared plus b squared, so 9 squared plus 12 squared, is that equal to 15 squared? So 9 squared is 81. 12 squared is 144. So you add that 5 to 2, 225, that's 15 squared. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I don't like that question that much because the ladder's not at a safe angle. All right, hopefully that helps you with those 4 questions.